Hi there and welcome back to the sewing chapter. Today we're going to be unboxing this sewing machine. It's the Singer Stylist 9960. Let's see what's inside the box. Real quick, if you're enjoying the content on the sewing chapter, please take a moment to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I love having you here and I'm so excited about growing this channel and community. Now back to the unboxing of the Singer 9960. So first thing that's on top is the instruction manual. Awesome. Gonna be using that a lot. Next we have this, it's an extra extension that can be hooked onto the machine, which is great for quilting. Let me put that aside. And they've included these value-added accessories. It looks like there's a hump jumper in there. Definitely want that. And some extra feet with a different kind of shank attachment that you could use. That's cool. We've got a walking foot, very useful for slippery fabrics. And our presser foot, very important. Looks like the extension to plug in the machine, the plug-in cord, whatever you call that. Very important. Now let's get to the actual machine. Put the bag on top of it. And another, well, it looks like there's a dust cover case for the machine. Something really nice about this, it's got a little extra compartment. You could store things in there. That's pretty cool. I doubt mine will be in the case very much. And let's pull out the machine. It's kind of heavy, not gonna lie. It feels like it's probably about 20 to 30 pounds. It's heavy, so that's something to be aware of. Pull it off the bag. And here it is, the Singer Stylist 9960. Let's talk about some of the features that come with this machine. So this is a very good machine. Perhaps for somebody just a little bit past the beginner stage, it could be a great second sewing machine, for example. It's got a lot of bells and whistles. It has 600 built-in stitches. It's got 5 different alphanumeric fonts, so this thing actually can stitch letters and numbers. It's got 13 built-in different buttonhole styles, so you can make different kinds of buttonholes. And automatic threader, it's computerized. It's got a see-through bobbin cover case, so you can kind of monitor how much thread is in your bobbin. It's got an up and down button. It's got an automatic thread cutter. It's got a speed dial here. You can speed up the ability, you can sort of give yourself a limit, like if you're training somebody and they're newer, you don't want them to go real fast, so you could slide this down. And you've got the ability to either plug in that presser foot, or you can actually have it stitch by just pressing one of these buttons. This one, start, stop. All right, let's go ahead and just take some of these pieces out before we plug it in. So this is a little extra compartment storage case. It's got a handy ruler right here. And inside, we've got our main tools that we're going to be using, attachments and such. We can call them accessories. Got your buttonhole foot. I think this is a darning plate. I've never used one before, so sorry if I'm wrong. It actually came with some needles. How nice. And we've got just extra spool, because this machine does have the ability to do twin stitching. So you can have 2 stitches, for example, for top stitching. A nice handy screwdriver, getting in and unscrewing parts of the machine to change the needle and such. And we've got a lot of different presser feet here. Extra spool cap, got some extra bobbins, a little brush to clean out the machine. Lots of goodies in here with a very convenient storage space. How nice. Let's take out the cardboard, take out the styrofoam. Let's go ahead and plug in this machine and see what it can do. So I'm all plugged in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on using there's a little toggle back here. Ooh, just turn it on. All right, now it's looks like it's already got, let's turn the turning wheel, the hand wheel. It's already got already got the main regular kind of presser foot on. And we just need to load some thread up in this and test it out. Let's grab some, how about some nice purple? So, put my bobbin thread in first. Grab some purple top thread. Oh, I don't have much. Let's just use it up. So we're gonna, in this machine, this goes up. You take the spool cap off like this. Go ahead and use my little accessory bag here and pull out the smaller spool cap. It fits it better. Threading it's really fairly typical. There's nothing unusual here. All right. There we go. By turning the little hand wheel here and holding onto my top thread, we're going to pull up that bobbin thread. Yeah, and pull it on up. Grab a little tool here. I love these things. Came with my serger, but you can buy them separately, just special tweezers. Yep, and then we're just going to put both back that way and replace the bobbin cover, the bobbin case cover. Like that. All right, now I'm gonna get some scrap fabric and we're gonna test this out. Okay, I dug up some scrap fabric. It is a little wrinkly because it's been in a bag, but it'll work. This is a broadcloth cotton, so it's a kind of a basic fabric. And we're gonna just try seaming together these two pieces and see how the machine does. So I'm gonna place my two pieces of fabric under here using the seam guide. I'm gonna go, let's do a 1/2-inch seam allowance, so that's the 4/8 mark. You can see it back there. Let's select our stitch. So right now, over here, you see these different selector buttons. They change, basically these are kind of more often used stitches. So those are readily available. Basic stitch, this one, and you can see the needle position is gonna be all the way to the left here, all right? You can see that by seeing where the dot is. If you do this one, which is actually probably the one I'm actually going to use, it has the needle position right in the center, and that enables you to get the seam allowance that matches what this guide says. So I usually use this one. Let's talk about stitch length. So if I press the button underneath this arrow here, the 1, 2, 3, 4th arrow, this will change my needle position. See? This is the basic needle position, the one that's got the black square around it. I could change my stitch length here. If I press the arrow, the button under the arrow that is pointing to the plus, it will make my stitch length bigger. It goes all the way up to 5. If I press the button underneath the arrow pointing to the minus, it obviously goes smaller, and the standard basic one is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go ahead and do a basic straight stitch on this machine. Here we go. I'm using the foot pedal. You can hear it's nice and quiet. Nice. Let's see how fast it will go. Ready? That was fun. Now let's try the cutting tool. So let's move our needle up, cut. Lift the presser foot up and pull our project out. Look at that. It cut it out. You can see I did not backstitch. All right. Why do you say we try one more of these stitches out? Here you see the different stitches. I'm going to show you how you would select a different stitch. That's maybe not on this panel here. So let's go for 62. It's a little kind of loopy, swirly kind of thing. It's cute. So 62. All right, let's talk about how to get to 62. Okay, if you will notice, draw your attention to the chart. You will notice there's a list that goes from 1 all the way to 116. And there's a little symbol before that list, and it's this symbol, which means basically these are our more basic stitches. And then this is another list, and it goes all the way to, well, it goes to 34. Okay, and there's a little symbol before it, and it's got ABC and little scallop looking stitch. And that kind of indicates these are a little more complicated stitches. Image, number, and letter related stitches, okay? So we want to do 62 as we decided, so we're gonna be using this symbol. So we're gonna look for that symbol down here. And that symbol is right here, so we're gonna press that. Okay, and now you can see we've got the LCD display showing us 1 through 5. And what we wanna do is get to 62. In order to get to 62, what we are going to do is we're going to use these arrows down here. And as you do it, it's going to toggle through. It gives you 5 stitches at a time. And you work your way up to 61 or 62. And that's the one we want. There it is. It's 62. And now you can select the stitch by pressing the button underneath the arrow pointing to the stitch you like. And it's saying we need foot B. Do we have presser foot B installed at the moment? Let's check. So we're going to check and see if we have presser foot B installed. So I'm detaching the presser foot by pushing on this little button back here. This is presser foot A. So we need to find presser foot B. And this is where all those accessories come in handy. I'm going to search through this bag and I'm going to find B. This is very, very easy to do. What you do is you just stick the foot underneath the shank here, and then you're going to lower the shank, and it clicks on to the foot, just like that. Lift it up, put your thread through, pull up your bobbin thread, and I've got it right here. It's tiny, so I'm going to use my tweezers to grab it further. There we go. Uh-oh. We have extremely little, I don't know how this is going to go because we don't have any more top thread left on the spool. Let's see what happens. Fun and exciting. I think we've run out of thread. No, it's still going. Amazing. Will it tell us? It's still going. How is that even possible, huh? Okay, look, it told us. Look at the little symbol. It's telling me no more thread or something's wrong up there. First, lift up our needle, cut our thread, lift up our presser foot, pull our project out. Look, how beautiful. That there is stitch number 62. So pretty. So there you have it. That is the basic unboxing of this Singer Quantum Stylist in 9960 and your basic setup. As you can see, it's pretty easy to use and set up. There is a lot you can do with it. And if you're interested in seeing the other things you can do with this machine, please leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll make a video about how to create the letters and numbers and use some of the other neat features that come with the Singer 9960 Quantum Stylist. Thanks so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.